Hi guys, my name is Chris and you're watching Wrestling Today, so let's start with the assault on Jade Cargill during SmackDown has left the WWE Universe with unanswered questions, but new details suggest the brutal backstage angle may be more than just a storyline. According to Sean Ross Sapp of Fightful Select, the angle might have been designed to cover for a legitimate injury. It was intimated to Fightful that the Jade Cargill angle was to cover for a legitimate injury. "We're working to confirm that," Sapp reported. This revelation has raised even more questions about the powerhouse star's future in WWE and how long she may actually be sidelined. The SmackDown angle featured Cargill sprawled across the hood of a car, visibly bloodied, and surrounded by shattered glass. WWE later issued a storyline medical update, listing her injuries as deep lumbar paraspinal muscle contusions, a bruised kidney, a sprained MCL in her right knee, a tibial plateau bone bruise of her right knee, and facial lacerations. WWE confirmed there is currently no timetable for her return. While this development left Cargill out of the WWE Women's United States title tournament, her absence has created a whirlwind of speculation. A mystery competitor is set to replace her in the upcoming triple threat match. Additionally, her status for Survivor Series War Games match is now up in the air, adding more intrigue to one of WWE's biggest events of the year. If Sapp's report is accurate, this could mean a significant delay in Cargill's highly anticipated push in WWE. Fans are left wondering whether the injury is serious enough to derail her trajectory as one of the company's rising stars. Jade Cargill's WWE future just got a whole lot murkier with this latest update. If the SmackDown attack really is a cover for a legitimate injury, the timeline for her return could be anyone's guess. Whether this slows her meteoric rise or sets the stage for an epic comeback, one thing is for sure, Cargill's story is far from over. What do you think about this development? Could this injury spell trouble for Jade Cargill's WWE career? Please share your thoughts in the comments section below. The final story is about the Bloodline is still stealing the show on SmackDown, and things are heating up in a big way as we round the corner into another Survivor Series War Games. Solo Sikoa and his new Bloodline opened up the November 22nd episode of WWE SmackDown, but Roman Reigns wasn't there. Then they set up a big main event segment, where Solo expected surrender. To close out this week's episode of SmackDown, they had a Terms of Surrender segment to hype War Games. Roman Reigns and the OG Bloodline were seen during the show mulling over who they will get as their fifth partner. Everything has a very different feel to things since Roman Reigns failed to get in touch with Paul Heyman. He called the wise men during the closing moments of the November 15th episode of WWE SmackDown, but it seemed that the WWE Hall of Famer changed his number on the OTC. Solo Sikoa was expecting a simple surrender, but that is not what he received. After Solo's Bloodline took the ring, the OTC and his crew came out to confront Sikoa's army of heels before War Games. Roman Reigns, Sami Zayn, Jay and Jimmy got in the ring to stand face to face with the new Bloodline. They took a few seconds to allow the OTC chants in Utah to fill the arena before Solo said he's not there to fight Roman. In fact, he never stopped loving all four of the OG Bloodline members. Solo Sikoa said that, "If the four of you join this Bloodline, we can run this company for decades." He said that the OG Bloodline didn't have a fifth man or a wise man, so they had no choice but to join his team, or the four of you will die where you stand. Roman Reigns took a second before we all heard Paul Heyman's voice ring out, "Ladies and gentlemen." Then the crowd popped huge, and they chanted along as he introduced himself. The wise man is back, and he made it very clear that there's no way to do War Games in a 4 versus 5 format, because that math doesn't add up. So, he introduced the fifth member as CM Punk's music hit, and he made his way out to reveal himself as the final piece of the OG Bloodline's team. CM Punk took to the ring, and chaos erupted. They brawled in the ring, and in the end, the OG Bloodline stood tall to close out the night with CM Punk by their side. The show closed out with CM Punk and Roman Reigns standing face to face as fans chanted, "This is awesome." CM Punk was absent from WWE television for well over a month, but now Punk has inserted himself and Paul Heyman into a hilarious Bloodline throwback photo. The Second City Saint took to his Instagram and uploaded the classic throwback photo featuring a young Roman Reigns, Jimmy with Sami Zayn edited into it. Punk decided to do some editing as well, as he inserted a young version of himself as well as Paul Heyman into the mix, dubbing their formation as a Deadly Alliance. What are your thoughts on Paul Heyman's return and CM Punk joining the original Bloodline? Thanks guys for watching, and please subscribe.